Well, potentially record-breaking heat and elevated fire danger kind of sums up our day today and really this entire week in Colorado. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Lewis. So just how hot are we talking today? Joining me with more is meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen with our 9 News Weather Impact team. We got that record over in Fort Collins yesterday and just shy of it in Denver?
Just 1 degree shy of it yesterday, but I think we'll break 2 records today, the daily high temperature and the all-time March high temperature. Here's a live look at the city of Denver right now. Nothing but clear blue skies overhead. Lots of sunshine today. It's 80 degrees at the 9 News studios in downtown. This is the number that matters. That's our official climate station here in Denver at Denver International Airport. It's 76 now, so we've only got a couple more degrees to get to this record for today, 81. Our forecast is 85. If we get 84, that would be the all-time warmest temperature we've ever seen in the month of March. So we could get both of those. It's all compliments of this huge ridge of high pressure. Some people like to call it a heat dome. That's bigger than anything we've ever seen in the month of March, and it's creeping over here across the state of Colorado. So nothing but blue skies and sunshine in the forecast for the next couple of days. And here's the forecast across the region. All of these temperatures you see right here are likely going to be at or above the record high temperatures. Look at this is tomorrow. These numbers, all this is how many degrees will be above normal tomorrow. 25 to 35 degrees across the state. Here's the next 3 days here in Denver. We'll go up, up. We could get to near 90 degrees the next couple of days. And then our only cold front in the forecast is on Sunday. And I put cooler in quotes here because 65 is still pretty warm for this time of year. I'll address all the details coming up in the forecast in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to it. Corey, thank you. West Metro fire investigators looking into the cause of a fire last night in the grass along 6th Avenue. We're giving you a live look here. This happened near Indiana Avenue. This is Federal and 6th, where you can see those fire crews attacking from the top. Now fire crews are keeping things away from brush and away from homes, that sort of thing. It only burned about an acre and nobody was hurt. Dry, unmowed grass and dense brush along roadways and highways can easily catch fire and spread. All it takes is a spark from a trailer chain and a hot catalytic converter, or even a car fire. And because of the lack of moisture and increased fire chances, CDOT says it is speeding up fire mitigation work along state highways. Crews have already started mowing, brush clearing, and vegetation treatment along certain areas they consider high priority. That includes Larimer and Jefferson counties. CDOT says they're also expanding the use of herbicide. Breaking news now. Let's get to the smoke happening at Federal and 6th. Again, we can see firefighters attacking this from the top as there are lots of streams of water going to attack these flames. This is onto a building. We don't have much more information. We're making calls, getting information. Of course, we'll get a crew out here to assess the situation on the ground, but we do know at Federal and 6th that appears to be some sort of building on fire with crews attacking it from the top. Well, 4 major fires continue to burn in Nebraska. Firefighters from Colorado have been helping fight the largest fire, the Morrill Fire, which has burned 640,000 acres, but is just 16% contained. Loved ones and neighbors are remembering the woman who was killed while trying to evacuate the fire, 86-year-old Rose White. Neighbors say the great-grandmother grew up on a ranch in Nebraska and later raised her family there.
She loved Halloween and always made a big deal of it, and she had homemade cookies and rolls, and she'd always take the kids' picture and she'd keep them in an album. And so yeah, we'll definitely miss Rose, and that's the toughest thing. All this other can be replaced, you know. That hearing about her fatality was probably the toughest news.
Nebraska's governor has declared a state of emergency for the impacted counties and signed an executive order meant to cut red tape for helping out ranchers in his state. Civil rights leader Cesar Chavez is prominently recognized in the city of Denver with a building, a park, a bust, and a march in his name. But since new allegations of sexual assault and other abuse have surfaced, Mayor Mike Johnston says that's all going to change.
Our first commitment is to honor the courage of the women and girls who spoke up about the injustice that they suffered while being called to this work. To honor their courage and their commitment, We will remove Cesar Chavez's name from the holiday. We will remove it from the park. We will remove the bust and the plaque in his honor.
A woman who worked alongside Chavez, Dolores Huerta, came forward this week saying Chavez assaulted her twice, leading to the birth of 2 children, which was concealed for 60 years. This morning, among the other vandalism over Chavez's name, one man was seen at the park putting Huerta's name on the covered-up memorial. There will be a new name chosen for the park, but no date was given for that upcoming decision. New at noon, police in Longmont are looking for witnesses of the killing of a child yesterday. Police say the suspect they arrested is another child. Officers responded to the shooting on Redmond Drive a little before 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. No other details have been released right now, and that includes the ages of both of those kids. Also new here at noon, the Adams County Sheriff's Office's search for a man they believe stabbed his ex-girlfriend and her current boyfriend in a home Monday night. Detectives say 27-year-old Misael Quintero drove off from the scene at Sherman and Grace after his stabbings. If you can help detectives here this afternoon, call the Adams County Sheriff's Office. The former bus aide in Littleton who abused nonverbal students with special needs is behind bars today after being sentenced to 4.5 years in prison yesterday. 29-year-old Kiara Jones pleaded guilty to 10 felony charges and 2 misdemeanors for assaulting students in 2023 and 2024. Those nonverbal students could not tell anyone what was happening to them, but video captured their assaults. Jones was facing a sentence of up to 7 years in prison, but was handed down a smaller fraction of that.
I'm honestly kind of appalled a little bit at the compassion that was shown for the defendant. Talking about her childhood trauma as if that is a crutch to inflict it upon someone else's child.
Jones did not speak at the hearing, but her attorney read a letter she wrote expressing deep remorse for her actions. However, she also denied allegations of any attacks that were not captured on video.